I'm Janisha Joy. My seminar topic is Irrational Numbers. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are real numbers that cannot be represented as simple fractions. An irrational number cannot be expressed as a ratio, such as p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. It is a contradiction of rational numbers. Irrational numbers are usually expressed as r/q, where the backward slash symbol denotes set minus. It can also be expressed as r minus q, that is real number minus rational numbers, which states the difference between a set of real numbers and a set of rational numbers. What are irrational numbers? An irrational number is a real number that cannot be expressed as a ratio of integers. For example, √2 is an irrational number. We cannot express any irrational number in the form of a ratio such as p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0. Again, the decimal expansion of an irrational number is neither terminating nor recurring. Irrational meaning. The meaning of irrational is not having a ratio, or no ratio can be written for that number. In other words, we can say that irrational numbers cannot be represented as the ratio of two integers. Irrational number symbols. Generally, the symbol used to represent the irrational symbol is capital P. Since irrational numbers are defined negatively, the set of real numbers that are not the rational number is called an irrational number. The symbol capital P is often used because of the association with the real and rational number, that is, because of the alphabetic sequence PQR. But mostly it is represented using the set difference of the real minus rationals. In a way, r minus q are r backward slash q. What are the examples of irrational numbers? The common examples of irrational numbers are pi, that is pi equal to 3.1415925, and √2, √3, and also √5 Euler's number, that is e equal to 2.718281, etc. Many square roots and cube root numbers are also irrational, but not all of them. For example, √3 is an irrational number, but √4 is a rational number, because 4 is a perfect square, such as 4 equal to 2 cross 2 and √4 equal to 2, which is a rational number. It should be noted that there are infinite irrational numbers between any two real numbers. For example, say 1 and 2, there are infinitely many irrational numbers between 1 and 2. How do we know a number is irrational? The real numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not equal to 0, are known as irrational numbers. For example, √2 and √3, etc. are irrational, whereas any number which can be represented in the form of p by q, such that p and q are integers and q not equal to 0, is known as a rational number. Is pi an irrational number? Yes, pi is an irrational number because it is neither terminating nor repeating decimal. Also, pi is not equal to 22/7, as 22/7 is a rational number, while pi is an irrational number. The value of pi is 3.141592653,589 ... Or irrational numbers real numbers? In maths, all irrational numbers are considered real numbers, which should not be rational numbers. It means irrational numbers cannot be expressed as the ratio of two numbers. For example, the square roots that are not perfect will always result in an irrational numbers. Also note that root of all the prime numbers is always gives an irrational number. Thank you. And also,